Hello there. In the previous video, I discussed who was the parent of Lord Indra. In today's video, we're going to look at his birth and childhood. Firstly, we are going to look at Rigveda 4, 18.1. This is narrated by Vamadeva Gautama, a member of the prestigious school of Gautama. So here is the first verse. Ayam pantha anuvita purano yato deva udajayanta visve atas kida janisista pravradoma matarama muya pataveka, which, when translated to English, is Indra speaks. This is the old and recognized path by which all the gods are born. So when full grown, let him be born in the same manner. Let him not cause the loss of this, his mother. So this verse tells about Indra's love for his mother. In this case, it's Aditi. However, as I said in the previous video, there are three possible mothers of Indra. The Rigveda verse 4. 18.3 repeats what I say, but in 4. 18.4 we see his mother's love for Indra Kim Saradak Karnavadyam Sahasram Masojabhara Saradas Kapurvi Nahi Invasya Pratimanamasti Anta Jatisuta Yajanitva, which when translated to English is, what irregular act has he committed whom I, his mother, bore for 1,000 months and for many years? There is no analogy between him and those who have been or will be born. This truly proves their great mother-son relationship. Today the Puranics always talk about Krishna and Yashoda, but this is the oldest testament of the gods' love and respect for mothers, and vice versa. Now, the next verse talks about the origins of Indra's strength. These verses are probably the most detailed as far as any Rigveda text goes. It says, Avadyamiva manyamana guhakar Indram mata viryena nirstamathod, astat svayamatkam vasana arodasi apurnaj jayamana, which, when translated to English, means deeming it disreputable that he should be brought forth. In secret, his mother endowed Indra with extraordinary vigor. Therefore, as soon as born, he sprung up of his own accord, invested with splendor, and filled both heaven and earth. His mother brought him in secret as she was in conflict with her husband, Diaus Pita. To protect her son, she gave him vigorous strength. But anyways, this is actually the base of his strength, which his mother provides for him to defend himself. When you look at it cosmologically, the heavens are the cosmos, the earth mother is the land. The heavens provide the thunderclouds with space, and more importantly, the land provides it with electrons, which cause lightning. So land is actually acting as a catalyst for the thunderclouds in order to bring lightning. The same is seen in this verse. The earth mother is acting as a catalyst for Lord Indra to provide for his strength. But anyways, in the 8th verse, Vamadeva talks about Indra's first victory. There was a giant Rakshasi named Kusava who swallowed Indra. It says, Mamak kanatva yuvati parasa mamak kanatva Kusava jagara mamak chidapa sisave mamurdio mamak sidindra sahasora tis, that which, when translated to English, is exulting one youthful mother brought you forth, exulting Kusava swallowed you, exulting the waters gave delight to the infant, Indra exulting rose up by his strength. He here defeated Kusava and took her strength, becoming more powerful by defeating her. In the next verse, we talk about Indra's second feat, which is the defeat of Vyamsa, a Rakshasa. It says, Mamakkana te magavan Vyamso nivividva mapa hanujaghana adha nivida uttaro babu vanchiro dasasya sampinagvadhena, which translated to English is Vyamsa, exulting and striking, hard blows, smote you, Magavan, upon the jaw. Whereupon, being so smitten, you proved the stronger and did crush the head of the slave with the thunderbolt. This is the second untold great feat of the Satrakatu. Now in the 10th verse, we talk about how Aditi nurtured and cared for him until his adulthood. It repeats, Grsti sasuva staviram tavagam anadrasyam versabam tumram indram arilam vatsam karathaya matasvayam gatum tanva ikamanam, which translates to, as a helper bears a calf, his mother, Aditi, bore Indra, mature in years, strong, irresistible, vigorous, energetic, invincible, destined to follow his own course, heedful of his person. Now, this might sound like a human story, but when you look at it cosmologically, or you can say naturally, the oceans, the groundwater, the trees, provide the clouds with much-needed moisture. Taking the much-needed moisture, the clouds develop into thunderclouds. The warmth of the earth, like the warmth of a mother, makes a thundercloud stronger. So Indra, in this case, gets stronger as the earth warms up, indicating the end of the glacial period. In the 12th verse, it is very interesting what his mother says. Kaste mataram vidhavam akakrak chayum kastavam ajigamsa karantam kaste devo adi mardika. Asid yat praxina pitaram padagriya. Who has made your mother a widow? Who has sought to slay the sleeping and the walking? What deity has been more gracious than you since you have slain the father, having seized him by the foot? This story is seen actually in the next suktam in the Rigveda verse 4. 19.4, and it says, Aksodayak chavasa ksamabudnam varnavatas tavisibir Indra drulhani aubnadu samana ojo vabhinat kakuba parvatanam. Indra, by his strength, has agitated the exhausted firmament, as wind, by its violent gusts, agitates the water. Exulting in his strength, he has divided the solid clouds and has shattered the peaks of the mountains. The firmament, aka his father Dyaus-Pitta, is angry at Indra because his strength is uncontrollable. He is here seen as a rebelling son. Therefore Dyaus-Pitta took the fight to Indra and he lost. We don't know the results of it, but surely, as said in the 12th verse of the 18th suktam, he is killed by Indra. As I said earlier, Indra's feats are impressive, but his feats of childhood are very metaphorical and very difficult to find. I researched a lot, and only these 2 verses talk about him. In this video, we understand about the lost story of Indra, which the Puranic Brahmins will never tell.